Welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about our great friend Donald Trump, and we're going to be talking about the inauguration because that is coming up and time is going fast, people. So the inauguration is going to be January 20th of this year in January. Okay, so look, some of you out there, you might be wondering what are the events that's going to take place and how do I get tickets to the inauguration? You know what, people? That's a good question. And for those of you who are new to my channel, don't forget to like the video and don't forget to what? Subscribe and share the video, people. Let's all be friends, and the more the merrier. Okay, so first we're going to talk about what events is going to take place. So here's the full rundown of the inauguration day events. So the first thing is going to be procession to the Capitol. Then the next is the swearing in ceremony for the president and vice president. And they're saying that they usually swear in the vice president first. Then they said the inauguration of an address by the president. That's the next event. Then honorary departure. That's the fourth event. Then the signing ceremony. That's the fifth event. The sixth event is the inaugural luncheon. The seventh event is the inaugural parade. Yes, that's going to be fun, right, people? And the last event is the inaugural ball and celebrations. That's the fun event. So for those of you out there, yes, this is one for the books, and you will want to record it on your TV. And yes, if you can attend it, it's definitely worth it. I went to the inauguration back in January of 2020, and it was so fun and so exciting and so unexpected. And no, I didn't expect to go to it, but yes, I went, people. And so it's going to be a fun event. So Donald Trump, he's set to return to the White House later this month on January 20th. And I know a lot of you out there, like me, are very excited to have our president back. And he did win back in the day. And yes, he's back, people. He takes office this January 20th. Even though, you know, it hasn't been an easy year for him the previous year that we just had. So let's see what else they have to say about Inauguration Day, okay? So, they said typically it occurs on January 20th or January 21st, okay? If January 20th falls on a Sunday, which it doesn't, it falls on a Monday. So that is why it's going to be January 20th. So they said every 4 years, the inauguration ceremony is held outside the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. So people want to know, where do you get the tickets to Trump's inauguration? The Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugurational Ceremonies releases a select number of tickets that are made available to the public. And these tickets are free and available for members of Congress. Okay, to find and contact your members of Congress, use the search function on USA.gov. You know, people, be careful out there. Be careful. That's all I'm going to say. But when I went, no, there were no bad things that occurred. And it was the most people I had ever seen in my entire life outside of a gate, because I was inside of the gate that Trump was in. And it was so many people outside the gate. It was unbelievable, the amount of love and people that showed up for him. It was beautiful. I did witness history, and it was amazing. Some of the stuff that you witness that you don't picture witnessing. So, what time does the 2025 inauguration begin? So, it usually begins around noon Eastern time on West Lawn of the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. And if I have any viewers from D.C., let me know in the comments below. Or if you're from D.C., say that too. And don't forget to like the video and to subscribe. So what events? Again, I went over all the events. So let's see if I'm missing anything out. Do the president and vice president-elect take oath? Okay, so they said Yeah, they've been doing the oath since 1884. That's what they basically said. So they'll be saying, I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against enemies, foreign and domestic, and I will bear truth, faith, and allegiance to the same, that I will take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. That's what they will be saying. So that we can all look forward to that. So where can you watch the inauguration? So the inauguration day proceedings will air live on ABC, CNN, NBC, and PBS. And of course, there will be additional networks that they will finalize in the upcoming days. So I hope you guys like the video, and please like, share, and subscribe.